Welcome to Healthier Daily. I'm Dr. Ben Carter. If you had walked into my clinic or almost any doctor's office back in 2004 and you asked me, "Doctor, how do I stop muscle loss after 60?" I would have told you exactly what every other doctor said: eat more chicken breast. It was the gold standard. It was lean, it was high in protein, it was low in fat. We all believed it was the perfect answer to keeping seniors strong. For years, I repeated that advice, confident that it was enough. But here we are decades later, and the science has changed. Everything. We have uncovered a hard truth: relying only on chicken breast does not stop sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is that terrible age-driven muscle loss that robs nearly 1 in 3 seniors of their independence. In fact, for many people, a diet relying only on plain, lean protein can leave you feeling weaker and more inflamed than before. We now know that after 60, your body doesn't just need plain protein. It needs a system. It needs specific minerals, antioxidants, and bioactive compounds that a simple chicken breast just does not have. To help us understand this chicken breast paradox, Dr. Hinohara is here. Dr. Hinohara, you've said for years that we are trying to fix a very complex problem with a far too simple food.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. Incomplete. That is the perfect word. The chicken breast advice was not wrong. It was just dangerously incomplete. I ask my patients to think of their body after 60 as an old, brittle house. When you are 30, your house is new. If you see a small crack in the wall, muscle loss, you just pour cement, eat protein. The crack is filled. The problem is solved. Easy. But after 60, your house is older. It has deeper problems. You cannot just pour cement on it and expect it to be strong. What good is a truckload of cheap cement chicken breast if the foundation, your gut, is cracked and cannot even absorb the cement? If the plumbing, your circulation, is clogged and cannot deliver the cement to the walls that need it? And if the electrical system, your metabolism and hormones, is faulty, and it cannot even turn on the concrete mixer, your muscle cells...
That is the chicken breast paradox. That's why you feel stuck. You are faithfully eating cement plain protein, but your foundation is cracked. Poor gut health, your plumbing is clogged. Poor circulation, and your electrical system is faulty insulin resistance. You are wasting that protein. It is not being used. The $1 foods we are talking about today, they are not just cement. They are the master system. They are the plumbers for circulation. They are the foundation crew for your gut. They are the master electricians for your metabolism. And they also bring the cement.
You do not need more cement. You need to fix the house first.
That is the plan. Other videos just give you a chaotic list of 6 foods. We are throwing out that list. We are going to organize those foods into the 3 levels of muscle repair you actually need. Level 1, the better cement, the bricks better protein sources. Level 2, the foundation and plumbing crew, the system foods for your gut and circulation. Level 3, the master electrician, the environment foods that fix your metabolism. By the end, you will understand why these cheap foods are so much more powerful. Before we start with level 1, we want to hear from you. Have you been eating healthy like chicken breast but still feel like your legs are weak? If this paradox feels real to you, just type yes in the comments below. And if you are ready to learn the full owner's manual for your old house, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button.
Welcome back. We are at our old brittle house. We have established that you cannot just pour cheap cement like plain chicken breast and expect a strong house. But let us be very clear. You do need cement. You must have the bricks, the protein to do any repairs at all. This is level 1 choosing better cement. The $1 foods on this list are not just cement. They are smart cement. They are cement plus other repair tools that the chicken breast is completely missing.
That is the perfect way to see it. Cement plus. Let's start with our first example. This is Food 6 mussels. Now, most people think of these as a fancy restaurant food, but they are one of the cheapest and most powerful repair kits you can buy. First, the cement mussels are packed with 18 grams of high-quality complete protein. So check, it's cement. But here is the plus. The problem with eating chicken breast every day is that it is high in omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-6s in excess are the gasoline for your body's fire. They cause inflammation, but mussels, they are packed with omega-3 fatty acids. They are the fire department. A 2015 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate omega-3 rich shellfish like mussels had 19% higher muscle protein synthesis. Why? Because they were pouring cement protein and putting out the fire inflammation at the exact same time.
This is the story of Eleanor, the 71-year-old retired teacher. She was eating her chicken, but her legs still wobbled and her joints, the suspension, were stiff. Why, her house was on fire inflammation. She swapped the inflammatory chicken for the fire department mussels. And her stiffness got better. She finally put out the fire so the cement could actually be used.
And that is just one plus. Mussels are also loaded with vitamin B12, which is the electrical wiring for your nerves, and selenium, which is the rust-proofer antioxidant for your muscle cells. Chicken breast has cement. Mussels have cement, a fire department, new wiring, and rust-proofer. Which is the smarter choice?
That is our medicine from the sea. But what about our medicine from the earth? This brings us to our second better cement. This is Food 5 amaranth grain. This is an ancient grain. Most people have never heard of it, but it is far more powerful for an old house than chicken.
Here is why. It is again cement plus. First, the cement amaranth is a miracle grain. It is one of the only plants on earth that is a complete protein. It has all 9 of the essential bricks amino acids your body must have to build. Second, the plus. This is the most important part for seniors. Remember, your house has 40% fewer workers' digestive enzymes than it used to. Your body struggles to break down hard cement like tough meat or even some grains. But amaranth, a 2014 study in food chemistry, found its protein had a higher digestibility score than even wheat or soy. It is easy to use cement. It is pre-mixed. Your tired workers, your gut do not have to work as hard to use it.
This is the story of Harold, the 74-year-old retired bus driver. He was eating his chicken every day, but he felt lightheaded and weak. He had the cement, but his workers, his cells, had no fuel or tools. He swapped his empty carbs like white rice for amaranth. What happened? His energy lifted. His grip strength improved. Why? because amaranth is also packed with iron, which carries oxygen, the fuel, and magnesium, which is the spark plug for the muscles. He finally fueled his workers instead of just filling his stomach.
So you see, level 1 is simple. We are upgrading our cement. We are swapping cheap cement chicken for fireproof cement muscles and easy-to-use high-energy cement amaranth.
Welcome back. We are in the middle of our level 2 repair. We are fixing the foundation, our gut. In the last step, we hired the first part of our foundation crew, the black bean. We learned that the resistant starch in the bean is the superfood that feeds your own good bacteria. It helps them patch the cracks, heal the gut lining from the inside. This is wonderful. But what if your foundation crew, your gut bacteria, is old? What if they are tired? What if you do not have enough workers to eat the superfood you are sending? Sometimes you do not just need to feed your old crew. You need to hire a new crew. You need to send in fresh, strong new workers to help repair the foundation.
That is a brilliant and perfectly accurate way to put it. This brings us to the second part of our foundation crew. This is Food 3 Tempeh. Tempeh, which is made from fermented soybeans, is a triple threat repair tool. It blows chicken breast out of the water. Here is why. Tool 1, pre-mixed cement. Easy to digest protein. Remember your engine. Your gut has 40% fewer workers' enzymes. It struggles to break down tough, dense cement, like chicken or steak. But tempeh, it is fermented. That means the fermentation process has already pre-digested the cement for you. The protein is already broken down into easy-to-use bricks. The opponent's study was right. A 2019 study showed this pre-digested soy improved muscle protein synthesis by 18% in seniors. Your body does less work and gets more bricks. Tool 2. It is the new crew probiotics. Chicken breast is dead. It has 0 workers. Tempeh is alive. It is full of those probiotics, the good bacteria. When you eat tempeh, you are not just feeding your old crew, like with black beans. You are airdropping in a new elite crew of workers to help repair the foundation, your gut lining, even faster. This is why the opponent's study was so clear. Seniors with a healthy gut, a repaired foundation, retained 18% more muscle because their foundation wasn't cracked and leaking all the cement.
This is the story of Margaret, the 68-year-old retired librarian. She was so frustrated. She was doing everything right. She ate her chicken breast every day. But she told me, Dr. Hinohara, I just feel bloated. I feel stuck. And my legs are not getting stronger. Of course not. Her foundation was broken. The cement, the chicken, was just piling up and rotting in her gut, causing bloat. It was never reaching her muscles. We made a simple swap. We replaced her dead cement, the chicken, with living cement, the tempeh, just 2 times a week. What happened? Her bloating went away. Her energy returned. Why? Because she finally hired the new crew probiotics to fix the foundation. Her body could finally absorb the bricks and deliver them to her muscles.
So you see, level 2 is now complete. We have fixed the foundation, our gut muscle axis, with a 2-part repair crew, the black bean superfood to feed your old crew, the tempeh living cement to deliver a new crew. Now that the foundation is solid, it is finally time to fix the rest of the house.
Welcome back. Let us review our old brittle house. In level 1, we upgraded our cement to better bricks, mussels, and amaranth. In level 2, we repaired the foundation, our gut, with the foundation crew black beans and tempeh. The house is now ready. The foundation is solid. The cement is high quality. But we have one final invisible problem. We go to the construction site to start work. We plug in our power tools and nothing happens. The electrical system. Your metabolism is broken. The house has no power. You cannot build a house in the dark. You cannot repair your muscles if your metabolism, your electrical system, is faulty and shut down. This brings us to our final and most advanced level, level 3, the master electrician. We must fix the wiring that runs the whole house.
That is the missing link for so many seniors. This is the metabolic health problem. Your electrical system is controlled by your thyroid and your insulin blood sugar. If your thyroid, the main power box, is sluggish, your entire house, your body slows down. You feel cold, tired, and you cannot build muscle. If your insulin, the wiring, is faulty insulin resistance, your power tools, your muscle cells cannot receive the electricity, the fuel they need to work. Plain cement chicken breast does nothing to fix the wiring. But our $1 foods, they are the master electricians. Let's start with the main power box, your thyroid. This is food 2, seaweed nori wakame. This is a shocking one, the sushi wrapper. But this ocean vegetable is the master electrician for your thyroid. Why? Because it is the richest natural source of iodine. Your thyroid runs on iodine. Iodine is the fuel for your main power box. If you are low on iodine, which many seniors are, your thyroid becomes sluggish. Your entire metabolism, your electrical system, grinds to a halt. You feel cold and weak, not because you lack protein, but because you lack the electricity to use the protein.
This is the story of Henry, the 70-year-old retired postal worker. He ate his chicken. He walked, but he was stumbling and had no energy. His electrical system was failing. He started crumbling nori seaweed into his soup, and his balance and energy returned. He did not eat more protein. He fixed his power box.
So the nori fixed the power box thyroid. But now we must fix the wiring insulin. This is the final boss. This is the true enemy of muscle health. This is insulin resistance. This brings us to our champion electrician, Food 1, bitter gourd Corella. This is the shocking one. It is bitter, it is ugly. But it is not a food, it is medicine. The opponent's video was 100% right. Chicken breast only gives cement. Bitter gourd fixes the root cause of the silent muscle collapse, the faulty wiring insulin resistance. When your wiring is faulty, the sugar fuel cannot get into your muscles. So your muscles starve, and that sugar fuel floats around in your blood, burning your arteries and nerves. The compounds in bitter gourd charantan and polypeptide P are not cement. They are the master electrician. They repair the wiring. They fix the insulin signal. They force that fuel sugar out of your blood and into your muscle cells where it belongs.
This is the story of Mr. D, the 73-year-old. He ate chicken every day, but his legs were failing. why his wiring was broken. His muscles were starving for fuel even as he ate. He drank the bitter medicine, bitter gourd juice. And what happened? His muscles finally got energy again. He did not add cement. He fixed the electrical system so the cement could be used.
So let's take a step back and look at the owner's manual we have just built for your old brittle house. We started this journey with a betrayal. The gold standard cement the plain lean chicken breast was failing you. It was incomplete. The opponent's video just gave you a top 6 list of other foods all mixed up. It was confusing. But now you have the Healthier Daily system. You know why those foods are so much more powerful. It's not a list. It's a 3-level repair plan. Level 1, the better cement. We upgraded our bricks to mussels, which put out fires, and amaranth, which is pre-mixed and easy to use for your gut. Level 2, the foundation crew. We hired the black beans and tempeh to repair the cracks in your foundation, your gut, so you can finally absorb the cement. Level 3, the master electrician. We hired the seaweed and bitter gourd to fix the power box, your thyroid, and repair the wiring, your insulin resistance.
This is the chicken breast paradox solved. This is why your chicken breast diet was failing you. You were faithfully pouring cement, plain protein, into a cracked foundation and inflamed gut that couldn't absorb it, on a house that was on fire, chronic inflammation, which chicken adds to, with broken wiring, insulin resistance, which chicken does nothing to fix. It was a waste of cement. You were not weak because you were old. You were weak because your system was broken. These $1 foods, they are the repair crew for the system.
So how do you put this into practice? You don't need to eat all 6 foods every day. You just need to be a wise builder. Think about your jobs for the day. For breakfast, you could have amaranth porridge level 1, easy cement, and sprinkle some tempeh bacon on the side level 2, foundation crew. For lunch, you have a big salad with black beans level 2, foundation food, and crumble some nori, sheer seaweed on top. Level 3, electrician. For dinner, you have your master repair meal. You have mussels level 1, fireproof cement, steam with garlic, or you have your bitter gourd level 3, master electrician as a side dish.
Do you see? You are stacking the repair crews all day long. You are not just dumping cement. You are fixing the entire house. Sarcopenia muscle loss is not inevitable. It is a choice. It is the choice between dumping cheap cement on a broken house and hoping, or hiring the full repair crew to rebuild the house from the foundation up. Stop just eating protein. Start rebuilding your system.
That is the Healthier Daily plan. If this 3-level system finally made sense of muscle loss for you, please do us a great favor and hit that like button. And please share this video. We all have a friend or a loved one who is still just eating plain chicken breast and is frustrated that they still feel weak. This owner's manual could be the paradigm shift they need. If you are not yet part of our community and you are ready for more in-depth, no-fluff health guides that give you the system, not just the list, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for our final builder's question, which of these 3 levels did you realize your house has been missing the most? Was it level 1, better cement? Level 2, the foundation crew, or level 3, the electrical system? We would love to read your aha moment in the comments below. And as always, a final critical reminder. The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult your own doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have blood sugar issues, re bitter gourd, or thyroid issues, re seaweed.
Thank you for joining us. Be a wise builder, not just a cement pourer. Be well.